Oh boy, someone is awfully triggered. Ha 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 ha. Gee, I wonder why. She must have gotten triggered while her crush was live. She wrote a whole fucking trilogy. Why didn't you just go into chat and take a link to say what you had to say? Strange. I mean, the stream just ended 34 minutes ago. You wrote this while the live was still going on. Why not say what you have to say to her face, ho? Ha 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 ha. Let's see what her stupid, lying, desperate ass be crying about today.
Leona, since you're all about taking accountability before being outed, why haven't you admitted to calling CPS on Christina?
Good lord, we is back on this made-up shit now?
And her kid actually being removed. You actually harmed a child while you sit here and lie to everybody.
Again. Ho, why don't you first prove that Christina, ever got a CPS call and that her kid got removed, and then we will go from there. How strange that she be in court fighting with her baby daddy about a week ago as the defendant over a kid who allegedly got removed by CPS. Also strange that a kid that she never had custody of to begin with got, quote, removed by CPS. We've been over this before a million times. She do not and never did have primary custody of her kid, as this post from 2020 that she wrote on Reddit clearly shows. I've shown this a million times before, but since you love doing these people no favors, we will show it yet again. Someone asks,
don't the kids usually get to live with the mom while the dad has to move out of his own house and pay child support? I have a feeling the mom isn't that great of a person if the courts gave the father sole custody of the children.
Christina then responds to that.
That isn't true. Whoever has the better lawyer wins. Best for the kid is not followed. It's about who hires the best lawyer. It's really sad.
Then she later comes back to edit her comment and says,
Edit, I was wrong about it always being about the best representation. It isn't like that in all states.
And here's the important part, blue balls, so listen up.
It definitely is in mine, but that's all I have knowledge of to make any statement about. I was wrong, and I will admit it. Either way, it isn't fair. It should be about facts and reality, and too far often it's based on the personal beliefs of a judge. They have way too much power over us and not enough oversight. Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely.
Then later in another post about modifying parental rights and responsibilities, she says this.
Here's the kicker. I'm pro se.
Meaning she doesn't have an attorney and she represents herself.
And he's extremely well represented. I've been pro se for years because I cannot afford a lawyer.
Now, I know critical thinking and reading comprehension aren't your thing, so let me explain this. Someone asks if kids usually get to live with the mom while the dad is forced to move out and pay child support. They are assuming that courts tend to favor the mother in custody cases and award custody of the child to the mother. Christina then says that his assumption about mothers always being rewarded custody of the kids isn't always true. It's about who has the best attorney. That is who usually wins. She later comes back to say that she made a mistake and it's not always the case, but for her, it was. She then goes on to talk about how it's not what's best for the kids, and she accuses the judges of being biased and corrupt. In her case, the judge clearly favored the father because he was the one with the good attorney and she had no attorney. Therefore, it tells you that the father was awarded either sole custody or at the very least, primary custody. What the fuck do you not understand about this? She never had custody of her kid, you dumb fuck. Who going to call CPS on a mother who doesn't have their kid? And how the fuck CPS going to remove a kid that was never there in the first place? God, you is fucking dumb. I don't know where your stupid ass got that her kid was removed by CPS or where you've ever heard your crush, Leona, even say anything like that, but you are a fucking clown. Show proof or shut the fuck up already. This weird, broke-ass bitch doesn't have custody of her kid. If you need me to further prove it, I will. But ain't no one taking accountability for some shit that never even fucking happened and they never will. You fucking idiot. And let me just say, your dumb fucking ass was just arguing the other day with someone and said stupid shit like this.
They don't take children away unless the allegations are founded, and if they were true, he needed to get out of there until they got themselves help, don't you think?
This was your fucking excuse for the purple skank calling CPS the other day. Well, wouldn't the same thing apply to Christina? If her kid got taken away, I guess it wasn't a false, made-up call, and according to you, her kid needed to get out of there until her kid got help. So what the fuck is you complaining about? If the call was unfounded, her kid wouldn't have gotten taken away, right? Then it would be a legitimate call and the kid needed to be taken according to you. But her kid never got taken away because she never had her kid and there was never a fucking call made to her, you fucking idiot. The dad takes care of the kid and always has. So anyway, let's see what else this fucking idiot be crying about.
One of the 1,000 people you've targeted for being me.
And one of the 1,000 people you've let be, quote, targeted even though you said.
The thing is, I can prove I'm not Christina at any moment and make you both look like stalking, harassing assholes.
But you don't, because you don't actually care. So spare us the fake outrage and phony sympathy for that real-life going, alien-headed, family contacting, tongue mailing, stalker-esque skank. You don't give a fuck about anyone you pretend to care about. All you care about is acting like a fucking psychopathic keyboard gangster and playing this weird fucking game. You don't care about anyone here, not even the people you pretend to care about. You only care about your hatred, fork, and obsession with a bitch named Leona.
Now that you've moved on from doxing her who clearly was never even here, how about you own the fact that you're the Blue Balls account? At least you used a name that actually suits you.
Suck my smooth, hairless, shiny blue, nutsack bitch. How about that?
Oh my God, those balls are as smooth as eggs. Yes, I'll suck them.
You seem awfully mad and triggered today. Cheer up, Buttercup. Is it just me or does this bitch seem kind of upset that no one is calling her Christina? I don't give a fuck if you is or isn't her, to be honest. You act just like her crazy ass. So no matter what, you is Christina in my book. But ho, where the fuck you get that she, quote, clearly was never even here? Did I miss something? I have seen no evidence to suggest she was never even here. In fact, I have seen quite the opposite. But nice try to throw us off your scent. I know an alien bitch when I smell one.
Who's been harassing and stalking people's real lives over words on the internet?
I don't know, you, whose lives are being stalked and harassed over words on the internet. Name one person, please, and thank you. When you are done with that, show the proof that they are being stalked and also harassed. Then show us these, quote, words on the internet, please, and thank you.
Let me guess, it's okay because Laura called CPS.
Well, since no one is being stalked and harassed, it's okay. But if they was being stalked and harassed, that would not be okay, and it would have absolutely nothing to do with the purple skank, you fucking clown. It would probably have to do with their actions, not hers. But it's nice that you be here to guess what people are thinking and what motivates them to do things. It's also nice that you is angered over situations and explanations to those projected situations and explanations that never even happen. You are the definition of a fucking Karen, angry over random guesses and words that were never even fucking said. You are basically angry for the sake of being angry. Ho, go smoke a blunt or something.
You are that unhinged and so are the people around you.
Ho, go back and reread this post. Then come talk to me about someone being unhinged. You is the one all worked up over a fucking excuse that was never even made. It's literally your own fucking imagination. That is fucking unhinged.
Also, for anyone who believes Leona could possibly know anything about me when she doesn't know who I am, you're all crazy clowns.
Oh no, not crazy clowns. Ho, who the fuck ever said they know anything about you? We can only go by the crazy, irrational behavior you display on here. That is all anyone knows and speaks on. If there's more to you, please share. You seem a little self-conscious. I mean, if anyone has gotten anything wrong about you, you should correct it instead of calling people names. Poor you. You are just misunderstood.
For every obsession, she has at least one clip channel. Same old smear campaign.
Ha 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 ha. Blue balls. You really put the R-vo in Darvo. She back to the reverse victim and offender.
The perpetrator attempts to switch roles with the victim. Instead of accepting responsibility for their actions, they try to make the original victim into the perpetrator.
I mean, this hoe now crying about a clip channel? Which, by the way, ho, I told your stupid ass 1,000,000 times, I ain't no fucking clip channel. I do not just clip shit, you idiot. She now going to sit here and act like She is the obsession and the victim of a smear campaign? This bitch have one large set of fucking balls.
It was played out years ago. She makes the worst videos.
So played out, yet you can't stop watching and reacting. We believe you, ho. Someone seems a little miffed because people is actually watching and sharing my videos and commenting. Unlike her stupid posts that literally nobody even bothers to read. Ha 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 ha. My videos is fucking amazing, bitch.
She wants you to believe I'm simping for Laura, but if her obsession was drugs, I'd be using drugs to show you all the crazy delusional shit she does.
Ho, me thinks you is using drugs either way. Ha 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 ha. Why would you have to use drugs to show how someone is crazy and delusional? Anyway, she must have forgotten that time she actually admitted to being a simp.
Oh, Leona, get your insane narrative straight. I don't simp for Laura. I simp for all your victims equally. And I own it.
Ha 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 ha. And she owned it.
I simp. A connoisseur of excessive generosity, specializing in the art of showering others with affection and gifts, often to a degree that defies logic and self-preservation.
Jesus.
It doesn't mean I agree with everything drugs do. Use your heads.
Clearly, the drugs isn't agreeing with everything you do either. Ha 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 ha. Ho, that was a fucking terrible analogy.
Leona is so stupid and unstable and so desperate for her truth not to come out, she hasn't figured out that this channel is using all her own words against her. Her own words.
And you haven't figured out that her own words are on her own channel and absolutely nothing is happening to her. The bitch been practically begging you to put out her, quote, truth for 3 entire years now. Ho, put it out, please. You also haven't realized that your channel is the laughing stock of this community and that no one takes your stupid ass seriously. No matter how many times you try to threaten to put out the truth and say you are just using her own words. You are a fucking joke, blue balls.
Every time this girl thinks she's spinning some kind of web of her own paranoid conspiracies, she's actually dragging the fuck out of herself, the dummy.
Sure, Jan.
She knows I know what she's done here, and the more she talks, the crazier she gets.
Sure, Jan.
Wow, this bitch must have smoked some good shit today. She on another fucking planet. She may have smoked herself into another dimension.
Stay all the way triggered, Leona. I'm good.
Is she trying to sound like the purple skank on purpose? Ha 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 ha. I'm good? Okay, bye bitch. No one cares. But stop lying. You don't sound like you're good.
Karma isn't coming for me.
Oh no, not karma. Why do none of these skanks understand what karma is? They all seem to think karma means something bad is coming for you. Here, let me help you with the actual philosophy. I know this is a bit outside your realm.
The universal law of cause and effect, where intentional actions, thoughts, words, and deeds shape one's present and future experiences.
They seem to have that confused with revenge and their own personal vendettas. Ho, no one is scared of you or karma. You fucking fool. But thanks for getting triggered. Have the day you deserve, skank.